Hello everybody. I think I'm about ready to get started. So today's session should be fairly straightforward. I'm just looking to see what the last minigame is. If it's more of the same, we'll humor it for a little bit, but I'm not looking for a 100% completion in the game. I mostly just wanted to see what it's like. Why thank you, autoplay. But I think from the standpoint of the game, there's not really too much else I wanted to show. So if the minigame is more of the same, we might mess around with some of the house building just to showcase it, since we didn't really touch it in the main playthrough. But again, I don't expect this to be a super long component of this particular playthrough. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Waiting for the game to boot up and then I'll switch it over. We apparently made certain achievements. I think for completing the minigame, based off of this, I think only 7.7% of the people have ever beaten the minigame. Do with that information as you will. We're gonna check it out. Hopefully it's a different kind of minigame. Oh. Okay, so it looks like this is not going to be a very long section at all. I thought it was going to be a more... We might check each of the maps out. That's not what I was thinking it was. Edit deck? Uh-oh, okay. Oh no, we have so many different rules. Oh no, Chad. I was hoping it would be a bit more straightforward like the other one. I don't know what any of this does. So I'm guessing that... Oh no. It is making some really big assumptions. And I don't think it wants to do that. Do I even have enough to play the game? Oh, I do have enough to play the game. So here's the problem. It says the doll selected in the upper right, but I can't read the actual name of the card because they didn't translate that. So I'm just gonna select these. I don't know, maybe these. So this I don't know if they really wanted to go with this particular one. And then we have like ones that are down here. It's interesting I have the villains as cards. Like that was the character we played as in the flashback, but then that's literally Wu Zhao. So it's like not in any particular sort order, which is kind of wild. So I'm guessing because we beat the game, we now have these. So we'll try our best to play a couple of these rounds, but it is not really explained the deck building at all. I can apparently now start. Let's see if the game actually explains what this is. On your turn, you can use items before the auction. Used items go to discard. If you have enough scallions when entering uncultivated land, you can use the scene in your hand and spend the required scallions to build on the block. I know, in Parameter, what happened indeed. Oh, okay, so we're getting a lot of rules. So the game is basically saying I earn money whenever I walk on an unoccupied tile. The money lets me put down a scene. The scene lets me put down a doll. Only one doll can be placed per area. All those tools left after demolishing area returns to the owner's hand. I don't know where we get tools. I don't understand where that conversion comes from. So tools is some kind of other currency where I could put it on opponents' fields in order to destroy their scenes. But I'm playing as all the characters, so that's kind of pointless. Unless this is just the tutorial. Dragon Star Guild. Every time you pass by Dragon Star Guild, you'll get a new card. If you land on the Dragon Star Guild, you can spend scallions to buy cards or reload available cards. All cards are categorized by the 4 seasons. You get a discount when buying cards when matching the current season. And it's full. You can't buy any more cards. So... So there's not really an AI so far. So we'll play it a bit longer, but yeah, if this has no AI, I don't want to go further. Ocean City says, when landing... Also, that's a weird spacing. When landing on Ocean City, fortunes and misfortunes will scroll randomly through the screen. Press stop to see which one you get. The event can take an effect on yourself. This is just like a chance card. I'm just gonna crack down on all major factions, minus 50% rent on stuff that you own. Lost Sales, draw a random card from the deck when landing on Lost Sales. You must choose and discard a hand if the card is full. So yeah, landing on Fortune will trigger an event beneficial to the player. I don't know what it did. I'm so confused. Also, we'll critique the game in just a moment. I guess I'll buy one of these. Oh, my hand is full, then I'll quit. I'm not gonna lie. Putting a yellow border around the character when you have a yellow background makes it very hard to tell whose turn it is. Like, when it was like this, I actually genuinely did not know whose turn it was. Like, it took me like a good 5 or 6 seconds to look at the right side of the screen and go, oh. Like, when I have it like this, it's a lot more noticeable. But, like, it's pointing me into what is essentially the sun. I don't notice the yellow. It's a Mario Party. I think so. So, unfortunately, as I said before, I don't think it has, like, AI. Which doesn't feel like this would be that hard to do AI for, to be honest with you. So I'll play a little bit more to see if we could get other event tiles. Misfortune will trigger an event detrimental to the player. I'm guessing that was Grandpa that triggered it based off the text on the left side of the screen. Oh, and then I can immediately play something to defend it. Okay. I like that most of my turns have just been spent landing on misfortune tiles. The scallion is just kind of the game's money system, which makes sense. Dolls have passive abilities. The doll's ability will activate when conditions are fulfilled. Status guard, battle, damage, discard. And when your doll's on a block, we want to guard it. Battle, when a doll challenges doll from an opposing player. Damage to tools in a battle between dolls. A doll whose tool drops to 0 in battle will be discarded and go to this pile. Sure. I'll just nod my head, chat. Wow, I keep rolling the misfortunes. At least we get to see these, I guess. Wait, so another player could just walk... Okay. So maybe it is kind of like Monopoly, I guess, in a sense, maybe? Because I didn't get attacked just walking through the tile, so maybe I have to land on it for something to happen. Cause of a society, landing on this will let you choose any player for divination. There's a greater chance of fortune when choosing yourself and misfortune when choosing another player. But I didn't choose another player. But I didn't choose anything. Why did you say that? What? I'm so lost, chat. But I didn't select who it should apply to. I don't understand. Why was it giving me that dialogue if there was no choice? Yeah, similarly, I didn't choose there either. Can I please stop rolling on... I just want to put some scenes down so that way we can see this. How do you even tell how many tools you have? I have so many questions. Like, the deck is in the bottom left, the discard's in the bottom right. The scallion count is next to each player. So, like, do I have to hover on the individual ones? I guess it's... Like, am I allowed to look at the other ones? Like, so far, like, if I hit the controls for clarity, I can't move around the map. Unless there's some other button combo that I can hit to do this. You land on another player's area, must pay the rent in scallions if two or more adjacent tiles of the same type. Any other player landing on it pay rent for all such areas. So it is just kind of like another version of Monopoly. Except you do battle with the houses and hotels, I guess. This is the party game of all time. Needs more yellow. Oh god, that is atrocious. I'm just looking at some of the other comments. How many tools are spent in battles determined by respective sharpness and durability? Like, does this really add anything? Like, is this really all that great? You're adding more randomness to it? I don't understand. Like, I obviously am not going to play a full game in Monopoly where it's just me playing with, you know, my own... Me and my three other selves. I just want to actually see what happens when they land on similar tiles. So I'm doing my best to put stuff down. The other issue is that I think it really assumes I know who these characters are by just the portrait. And I'm telling you right now, I really don't. Even having played the other minigame, I don't know the card names. Right? Like, that's kind of a problem. So it's like, I don't know who this is. like I don't even know who this is. I could not tell you who this is because it's not in English. So when it says like you have an associated character who presumably has a benefit of defending on the tile, I don't know who that is. And then how do I see if they're associated based off of the UI? I have so many questions. I think they were making a lot of presumptions on my ability to understand what's going on here. Alright, so now I'm gonna send in this person to try to demolish another tile. So it's kind of like, as long as you have a hotel, it's safe until they pay to get rid of it, which you get cards instead of like collecting salary. So I guess to make it a bit less... Yeah, let's try to do battle. That's what I want to do. What does this look like? Okay, so the upper right number is the health. And then they have an attack and defense value. So they have an attack phase and a defense phase. Okay. That makes a bit more sense to me than whatever else we were doing, to be honest with you. Oh my gosh, when is it gonna stop? I hit confirm already. Hello? Are you trolling? Why is this still going? I'm so lost. Why is this still spinning? Hello? Why are we stuck here? Or does it just take a really long time to stop?
This one is special.
Like, you can hear me hitting it. Are you gonna stop? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. What was that, like a solid minute?
Spin, spin!
Are you serious? Like, oh my gosh. You need to stop a little faster than that. It's like, I literally hit that and thought it was broken. It was taking so long. Like, even if I look at a card, it shouldn't take that long. That's wild. I have so many questions. Well, apparently. So here's another example. I don't really remember the names of the characters that are on the other side. Right? Like, the only reason, like, I'm looking at the colors. And, like, I could see from the actions on the left who their names are. But, like, would I have known who Nan was? Like, if you told me, like, Nan did this? Why aren't their names next to the tiles or something? Like, it's okay for the action. The action log is fine, right? Like, it's color-coded, so I can figure it out. But, like, I don't know these characters. I would be like, listen, we know Percy and, like, nothing else. Like, don't lie to me. I don't know their other names. I think it's come up maybe once. Okay, so when we get close, we can see the stats of the cards. Well, apparently Percy is not winning. So now this is attack versus defense. Wow, so I did like no damage because of the roll. Okay. So does the battle not continue? Oh, and you can upgrade. So you can upgrade a property. That's what I wanted to learn. We got lucky and we finally landed on it. So I guess that's how you could get the game to end. You just slowly upgrade the properties. Percy Souza was demolished and Area Young returned to your hand. Okay, so if they defeat your... Okay, so the instrument cards kind of make sense. These are just like action cards, right? So it's like draw cards or move positions. That I could get behind. I'm actually okay with that. And then you have to pay to refresh. That's kind of wild. I don't know about that. Like, okay, so I'm hitting confirm. You all to hear it? Hello? Oh my gosh. You've got to be kidding me. Right? Like, can we all agree that is way too long? Listen, we should be seeing like an immediate visual. The fact that it goes for like 6 more seconds, that is like, oh yeah, the player I guess hit a button in some century. It's like wild to me. Why would they leave it like that? They really like the spinning, I guess. I suppose in Parameter. So at least there's a bit more strategy in this game. So I'm not gonna say it's like the worst thing we've played, but man, the UI is really unfriendly for this. Like, I could almost get behind this game, honestly. Like, it makes sense. You send out people to try to get rid of properties. So it gets rid of one of the clunkier phases and probably the more controversial phases with, like, auctions or, like, people doing secret trades and Monopoly, right? Like, they replaced it with this, which feels a bit more fair. So I'm actually not opposed to that kind of change. Okay, can we actually see this guy get bodied? No, he high rolled. I wanted Uncle 2 to get wrecked. So the coins are just a representative of just like a single d6. So I haven't seen us roll above a 6 so far. It doesn't feel like we've been ever charged scallions at any point. That's why I'm confused, like, where we actually pay money. Like, I've been trying to pay attention to the upper right, and so far it's only really gone down from, like, misfortunes, honestly. I guess we lost a little bit there. But, like, I'm surprised it doesn't have it, like, more as an important event. Right? Like, it ended up in the action log, but it wasn't like I get to see who the money went to. Like, I'd have to look at the log or be paying attention to the score. There's not like a big thing where you land on it and it's like you see your total trickle down and then like you see an opponent's number trickle up. It's just instant. So I feel like the payoff of like landing on the tiles is a bit weird. Like there, I just lost 200. But like, or 160, I mean. Wow, fourth place is kind of rocking it right now. I guess I kept landing on my own tiles. It built anticipation. Oof. Yeah, this might actually kill him here. It did. Damn, Grandpa had enough. So we'll do a couple more. I'm gonna try playing some of the action cards just to showcase them, and then we'll pause. Oh, so you could target anybody's. Wait, you could target your own card? Why would you? Wait, why would you do this? Wait. Wait a minute. What? Is there a strategic reason you would want to kill your own card? Use a player to lose 2 random cards. We'll get wrecked, Uncle 2. What is that indeed? Like, again, where it says, like, it has a bonus versus Wu Yi, and I'm like, who is Wu Yi? Like, listen. I understand that these characters are from the different games, but, like, I haven't played them, so I don't know. The name to face recognition isn't there. And when we played the other card game, it also did not really give us a lot of time to look at their names. We just kind of played color combos. So who knows? Okay, I got a card for free. -5 health to a scene. Sure, I'll kill another scene. Use the player to stay in position within 1 round. I'm gonna say non to not move, and maybe that's what that means. Turn to target doll and play to owner's hand. Get wrecked, Grandpa. Oh. This is gonna go super poorly. Uncle 2 is about to destroy Percy, apparently. Holy. Actual one-shot is real. So, is there a reason to using the other cards? Like, are their abilities that good to make up for that stat difference? Like, having a +8 on somebody is kind of wild, even before the roll. So I guess some are just guaranteed to conquer. Run your own area, upgrade, sure. And then it won't... Why can't I... Oh, because she was locked in place. But... Oh, so I guess I can only upgrade or use a card? I didn't think that mattered, because it wouldn't let me use the card. But I guess because I was locked in... Maybe because it's like I got locked in place, therefore I couldn't use an action card? As opposed to I use an action card and then I move. But oh my gosh, chat, this spinning tilts me. Next level strategy, you probably can discharge your cards if you destroy them yourself. I feel like it's like if you mess up a property, maybe that's how you would swap it, I guess? You wreck Grandpa. Alright, chat, everybody hates Grandpa. Well, I'm gonna say Uncle 2 is the definitive winner here. Uncle 2 is so far ahead of everybody, it's actually kind of wild. I might, at this rate, almost complete the game. Because Uncle 2 is just so far ahead. Wow, he even landed on his own space to upgrade. What a monster. Nobody can stop Uncle 2, chat. Oh my gosh, this one is the worst. Why is this so slow? Like, what? Like, look at what he's like. Is it even slowing down? Oh, well, there we go. This is just wild. Uncle 2 wants to be Uncle 1. Yeah, exactly. It's gonna eliminate all the competition. Just want one more turn with Uncle 2 and then we'll move on. I think I've seen enough. Oh my gosh, please no. Why would you do this to me? Why would you make me land on this tile? This tile is actually the worst. It is like genuinely infuriating how long this takes. Why would they do this? Like, couldn't they at least have like a sound effect to confirm that you've selected? Do you know what I mean? Like, why is there like no feedback to the player? I find that very weird. Oh, now I'm so this is the first time I've been allowed to select divination, because remember, the first 2 times I land here, I didn't get to choose it. You know what, we'll divine for Uncle 2. Damn, Uncle 2 always winning. So unfair, chat. Wow, the blue player is actually almost eliminated. I almost eliminated myself, chat. I did it. Oh, this is gonna be a battle that goes nowhere fast, let me tell you. So I finally almost have the whole board played. Did she just get executed? Is that what that cutscene was? Yeah, she's dead. By the way, she's dead. She got super eliminated. You know what? Let's divinate Uncle 2. Wow. Even when other players try to divine on Uncle 2, he's always winning. What a beast, chat. Maybe we could all aspire to be Uncle 2. And he keeps landing on every positive space. What an actual god. Listen, chat, we should all be jealous of how good Uncle 2 is. It's actually wild. Look, he's just always winning. That actually one-shot him. Damn. Get wrecked, Percy. Has he landed on a bad thing yet? I don't feel like he has. Some people just get all the luck, chat. Okay, 300 scallions puts Grandpa back in the game. Oh, I just wanted them to land on Uncle 2. I could purposely just buy a million cards to try to bankrupt them. Could rig the game for Uncle 2, chat.
有失才有得。
Oh no. Oh! Damn, he actually beat Uncle 2.
上给主人做葱爆羊肉吧。
Percy with the comeback, chat. If only I understood what everything was doing. Like, if I understood... I think it was you? If I understood who was where a bit more, it would be a bit easier. So here's an example. Like, do I really have to kind of just stare at the board to see, like, who is guarding what territory? This is an example of what I'm talking about, where it's, like, super not clear to me. Like, how much is that green property worth? Like, what is that green property that's over there? Who is the person that's defending it? These are things that I feel like would be very important, given that you have cards that can target territories regardless of location. So, like, why is there not, like, a free roam, right? Like, I can't hold a control button and, like, look around. Like, I could scroll through this massive list, which I refuse to. You know, you can mess with the camera, but, like, D-pad doesn't do anything. Oh, there is another view. What? So there's a... So let me get this straight. You have all these buttons on screen, but I hit select, and that's what puts me here? Okay, I mean, I guess that answers my question. I feel like that should be something they should put on the UI versus me going, why can't I move? Right? Like, do you see anything on the screen that tells me that that's going to work like that? I don't. It's certainly a button choice.
主人喜不喜欢这块地呢？我先走，这里就交给你了。
Alright, we'll do a couple more rounds. I'm just looking to see if I missed anything at this point. Yeah, Grandpa is the only one putting up any kind of fight. He's the first time I've had, like, multiple cards next to each other. Oh, I was hoping Percy would land on it so we could showcase it. That's unfortunate. Because he almost has the equivalency of Monopoly. Gain 2 cards immediately? What a beast. There doesn't seem to be a limit on this. You decide the points for the next roll. Wow, that is extremely powerful in this kind of game. Huh. Wow, Chad. Hey, we formed a monopoly. Chad, I did it. I achieved my goal of this BS path. So according to it, if you land on it, you have to pay for every property that's touching it. I think is how it described itself. I don't know if that means if I land here, if I pay for the tiles 2 to the right, but I definitely pay for the tile to the right of this one. So yeah, Grandpa's setting up the real monopoly. So the only problem with Uncle 2 at the moment is that he can't put any more scenes down. Neither can Percy. Where, like, he's just kind of wild right now. You know what? We'll buff one of Uncle 2's things because it's funny. Why you would ever put that on an opponent's piece, I don't understand. But you can. Yeah, like, this would normally be, like, a really horrific board state. If somebody owns, like, that many spaces in a row. Damn. Uncle 2 about to fall. So sad, Chad. He's almost at the store. That would have saved him. Yo, this is kind of wild. Look how many tiles in a row I got with one character. Right, chat? That's kind of unfair. Oh my god. So if you don't directly land on the collect go, I could see where the downside is. So, like, I can't place any more territories. I've only seemed to be able to draw people. Why did they do this?
Spin, spin!
Spin indeed. Why did they do this? This will just end. I beg of you, just end. Oh my gosh. Trust me, I've hit confirm. Can we please pick a card and move on? Holy. So weirdly, even though Uncle 2 was dominating, and I think he caused the player 2 to go out, I think this is Grandpa's game. Oh my gosh, I landed on this tile. I'm so tilted. I'm so tilted, chat. I hate this one. Why does it take so long? I feel like I need an on-screen timer with how long this takes. Like, I could promise you I hit it immediately at the start. I could promise you I hit it immediately at the start. Ooh, a 500 upgrade? Oh, that could be brutal. That could be where the comeback happens. Copy a card in play and put the copy into your hand. Oh, you could copy scenes? Interesting.
主人是不是要生我的气了？
Chat, he can't keep getting away with it. How did he draw every scene card? Look at this, chat. What a madman. Grandpa out of control. He has the most scenes down by far. Like, I think you can only have 8 in a deck. And he has genuinely drawn more than he should have had. So I'm actually like, how did he do that? Am I miscounting? There's 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What a monster. Yeah, I guess he got more from the general deck or something. You know what? We'll buff Uncle 2. Holy, that card is wild. Wait, how is that fair? When intruding, sharpness +1, durability +1 every 3 rounds. I mean, like, wait, so why wouldn't you just put this guy in the deck every single time? He's got 20 defense and 26 attack? Like, who cares if he's got 1 health? Who's gonna realistically pass that? He rolls a 1 and most characters can't even touch him. That's wild. Not all cards are created equal, chat.
我先走，这里就交给你了。
Everybody's getting cards at least. I'm just gonna improve the sharpness of one of the dolls randomly. Sure. There definitely feels like momentum. Oof. Oh, that's a good strike actually. Never mind, dead. Rip. Well, unfortunately, it looks like this is probably gonna be Grandpa's game. I think Percy might be dead here. Oh no, he survived for now.
我的主人才是顶顶厉害的。
So there's characters that are better on offense than defense, which makes sense. He needs just a scene. Alright, we all need to gang up on Grandpa. Grandpa went in too hard, chat. We need to nerf him. Yeah, like, look at how far ahead Grandpa is now, chat. He was at, like, 400 or so at one point, or, like, 600 or so at one point, and he's just, like, out of control. Okay, there we go. He's losing to Uncle now. So maybe we'll just let this game play out. Since unlike Monopoly, it seems like you could realistically hit an end. Instead of just encouraging despair. I think the moment they all get to the left side of the board, it's genuinely over.
别跟俺媳妇儿说，
这些葱正好用来做饼。
错他错他，一定要到这个地步吗？
I think this might be it for Uncle Two's goal here. Having the main hero seems very unfair as a card.
做羊肉吧
Oh my god. I hate this so much. Please just pick one. Pick one. Pick one. Pick one. Pick one, please. Oh my god. Why? Why is it so slow? And why do I keep getting like the same two?
去了
And he gets to upgrade it. Oh, Chad, I think Grandpa gonna win real hard if somebody lands over there. This is looking real bad. Weirdly, the misfortune is probably the best thing he could have landed on over there.
我迟早会
I think Percy's also done here.
人才是给
I don't see a world in which Percy crosses this board and doesn't just die to the wall of green.
请先设法过我这一关
Damn, Uncle 2 said, get out of here, Percy. Play better cards.
这么多葱，媳妇儿可会夸的。
Is he gonna get another upgrade? What an actual monster. Yeah, Grandpa's winning, chat. It's over. I've gotten like 3 upgrades at one point. Oh, this is so bad. He needs to roll a 4, a 5, or a 6. Oh, boy.
别跟俺媳
Oh my gosh, he lost like 400. That was like worst case scenario.
一步，生死未知。
Okay, he at least got rid of something, so that's a good sign. I guess that's why you would... Oh, Percy with 2 scallions left. I guess that's why you would buff other players. It's to stop this from happening. So if anybody is trying to attack... Okay, they're taking down the monster that is Grandpa. It takes 2 to defeat Grandpa. He's too powerful. Wow, the fact that he is almost in the lead is wild, given how big the difference was earlier.
设个账，
Oh,
这地儿不顺眼。
that is brutal. So Uncle 2 chat went from like 2,800 down to 1,500. That was nasty. Yeah, we're gonna tell Grandpa he needs to put cards back in his hand, especially that card.
糟的 主人喜不喜欢
But it's looking kind of dire, chat. I'm not gonna lie. The reign of Grandpa might be here. And he got to land on the store. That is so unfair for so many reasons. We'll pay to refresh. Why not? Who cares? Right, chat? The greed. Grandpa doesn't care anymore. Ooh. Uncle finally getting a scene.
主人喜不喜
Percy finally putting a little mini wall to get through over here. If Percy lands on any bad things, he dies, by the way. Oh my gosh. Speaking of dies, I die on the inside waiting for this to happen. But I think Percy's out. I don't see a world in which Percy makes it around the board with only 140, given that the other ones are like 400 plus scallions at this point. Like, you could kind of see the costs if you land on them. I promise you I've hit the confirm button, and I promise you it's horrible waiting for this every time. Chris says my grandpa's deck has no pathetic cards, Kaiba. Pretty much. Am I missing something? Like, why does this go on for like 5 years? I'm so lost. Like, are we good? Okay, I've only seen misfortune from this so far. Ooh, look at that. Uncle 2 just got reduced to the same amount as Grandpa, and Grandpa purposely blew like 1,000 points. That was brutal. Oh, you could sell cards. That's interesting. I guess he could try to buy a scene so he has a chance. This is just... chat, this is just over. There's no way they're getting through this. Okay, he can upgrade that one if he wants to, and defend it.
全靠你了。
Why not?
主人
Shockingly, Percy has not busted yet, but he's about to die, I think. You know what? Grandpa's BMing, so he's just gonna go ahead and buff Uncle too. Oh, come on. He gets to upgrade again. Yeah, this is looking real bad, chat. This is looking real bad. Oh, I actually have a chance with this character. How exciting that is. Let's refresh. Okay, that's good enough. Let's see if we could win with that. Oh, Percy just got absolutely murdered. Damn, he got Thanos Snapchat. 576 to pass. I don't know if that's gonna happen. Damn, and he's just getting free upgrades? What a beast. He actually dodged that? I am so shocked he got through that. Yeah, look at like Grandpa, chat. There's just no way. There's so many tiles they have to get through. I'm not even gonna put minions here anymore. It's not even needed. Grandpa's like, yeah, I'm just winning. And he got more locations. Oh my gosh. What a monster. Speaking of BM, let's just bump Uncle stuff, because why not? I have no idea how he gets out of this. Wait, why can I target the other? So if a player dies, their dolls are still available on the field? They don't go away? Why is that? It's a weird choice. Damn. Grandpa won an astounding victory, chat. He is the gold scallion. New game, music on. Yeah, that does what you think it does. Wait, you're now gonna tell me? You're now gonna give me the help menu? I had to play the game before you gave this to me? Are you serious? Well, shouldn't you do that before? Why are you now giving me this option? You're tripping. Also, I love the whole buying in season stuff. That did not matter. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even know if I could tell what season it was.
This one is special.
I don't think it mattered. I like how it's just like press stop to see which one you get, and then I mash it, and it just never stops. It just never stops. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we did manage to complete a game. As I said before, I was worried it'd be more like Monopoly, where it just kind of goes on forever sometimes. But that one had a deterministic end. Like, there's something we could do with it. Okay, so we're gonna mess very briefly with house building. Oh, why did it? Wait, what? Why can I do? Wait. I'm so confused. Okay, so I'm gonna place new furniture. Apparently don't have a lot of fences or floors. I bought a lot of these. I can just put an archway in our house for some reason. Wait, why did it get... What? Why did it get rid of that? I'm confused. How was... Right, so can I place it? Okay. Why was it fighting me so much on the controls there? That was weird. Speaking of weird, is it gonna... That still feels very kludgy. I don't know why it wouldn't let me rotate this eventually. I was trying to hit D-pad. Like, you hit up and down on the D-pad to change the mode. But then, like, you can see here, it's like now, like, do I have to place it and then it lets me do it? It's like I'm Something about this control scheme doesn't make sense. Okay, so D-pad moves this, right? And if I hit LR... Okay. Okay. It's because there's a delay. That's why it feels weird. Okay, now it's behaving the way I think it does. If I just wait a little bit, that makes a bit more sense. We just have an archway that goes nowhere. We can apparently just make a wooden stage. I don't know why we would want this wooden stage, but we could just put it here, I guess. That's our world now. I don't know what insert does. We could apparently just make a giant ice deer. Sure. Why not? Oh, you can't place it there? Well, then you should probably make it red, so that way I could tell it can't go there. Fine, we'll have our nice little ice deer thing here. We have to put our playing cards for everybody to see. It's very important they know about our playing cards. Let's see. What is Greedy Kite? What? Am I missing something? It's just a post. What? Is it just like really high up and I don't see it? Like, what? I'm so lost. Do you see any kites? I see something like where you would attach the string to it, but I don't see the kite, which has me very confused. Okay. Sure. Can I put the garden lamp up here? Why not? Sure. Oh, I could just put die paths here. Sure, you know what? Let's go like over here. Why not? There's our big tree, apparently. Anything fun we have unlocked? Really? I have a lot of random flower beds. We don't have that many ornaments, despite, I like the stone tower, actually. We don't have many ornaments, because I just didn't do a lot of the crafting for it. I do like the ice deer. It is very random. I feel like something broke. Yeah, let's save the current changes. Does it... Like, these are supposed to be the kites. I feel like this is not working as intended. So I'm glad we found that, because that doesn't seem to do anything. Right, like, you can see the string, right, where it's supposed to be tied, but then, like, nothing is here. It looks like we just have two random posts in the middle of the floor. Yeah, kite question mark. Quite is quite optional, apparently. Goodbye, kite. So, I kind of still like our umbrella and the other thing. Change what this is. We could apparently have banana. Sure. I guess it's kind of interesting you can make the changes there. I'm still sad though, you can walk in the dye and you can't just color footprint everywhere on the ground. Can you imagine? Like, I step on the red, I just leave red footprints everywhere. That would have been the best, I'm not gonna lie. I would have been doing that for at least, like, 10 minutes. Oh, no. Some of these... Oh, no. Okay, we know how we're gonna end this session, and it's with children's card games. That's the only appropriate answer. I think chat can all agree that is how the playthrough should end, is children's card games. You can't ask for better. Alright, we have to immediately do advanced children's card games. There we go. There's just gate to nowhere. Alright, so I think I'm good. I think I saw everything I wanted to see. I don't know what happened to our kites, question mark. That feels broken. Ice Deer is probably the coolest sculpture we have. The gates are okay. Like, we bought them from the other person. So it's like, you get some very interesting aesthetics. But let's get to the real winner. We're gonna play advanced card games. Let's go, chat. We're going in. We can't give final thoughts until we beat the AI at children's card games here. What should I do first? I want to take a scene. Probably want one of these. Well, I want chat knows I want Moon City. Listen, I will kill for Moon City. There we go. What a combo. Damn right I'm getting the bonus points. Nice. We're not winning by like a ton, but we're making progress. Ooh. Well, now we're winning by a ton. Right, chat? We weren't before, but now... Go grab our own card. I actually don't like the other combos. Damn, advanced AI or easily schooled? You tell me, chat. Damn, we even got the points for it. It's over, chat. Playthrough over. I beat the advanced AI first try. Do better. Right, chat? We're on a different level. They might be advanced, we're expert. It's over. So anyway, chat, I think we've seen all I wanted to see here. So we actually played an entire round of the other minigame. It was okay. Again, I think the big issue with it is UI. I feel like it's missing kind of that oomph to make it kind of exciting. Like, think about like the visual feedback you get from games like Mario Party or similar games where like it's very obvious where things are going with coins in particular, and they make it a big showing when things happen. And I feel like it kind of had that with Misfortune. It plays a little sound effect. You know, the character sounds sad, and then it has like a big thing in the middle of the screen. But then like you land on somebody's tile and it just kind of a click sound happens and that's it. So it's not even like immediately clear without looking at the action log what even happens sometimes. So I kind of like the concept of replacing the auction and trading in Monopoly with the scenes. It's actually not bad. I will give it that. I just feel like the UI kind of let it down. But mechanically, it was actually somewhat interesting. I don't know if I want to play like a million of it, but I would rather play that than Monopoly, that's for sure. But from that standpoint, chat, I think we've seen all we're going to see, I think, in this playthrough. So let's go ahead and say goodbye to YouTube, because we are going to move into the final thoughts in just a couple minutes. But that's another part for YouTube. So with that, we're going to say thank you for watching, and I guess see you in the final thoughts.